Okay, what are we looking for today on Nasdaq? I have to say, really not a lot because, as you can see, we in the last 3 days, we've just been trading inside of this range, which doesn't make things too easy to figure out. Like we're in a position here where I have marked out this level, which I quite like, where we have a kind of a group of highs, but I'm not sure the fundamental support a move to there yet because even on NQ we have this high here over here at 25518 and then we have 25470. On ES we have already taken this first high, but we haven't taken it on Nasdaq. We had a bullish 4 hour swing failure pattern on Friday, big rejection wick, and then took out the top and had another 4 hour swing failure pattern. And that now leaves me in a situation where I'm kind of thinking about sitting on my hands because this price action. Just, I think you can trade better markets than this. I think if a market's trading like that, then instead of trying to stumble your way through this consolidative price action, I think you should just change markets. I mean, we have, as far as today goes, we have an Asia low down here, an Asia high, sorry, a London high up here. If we had a run on those levels and there was a super strong rejection either way, then yeah, okay, maybe you can trade towards the external range again. But I think for me, I'd rather just wait for clear direction because if you go back and then go to days where, let's say, like take these days for example, what when the market got a clear direction, it's so much easier to make these trades. Like, what do you get here? You get swing failure on Friday over here, and then big engulfing candle, and the market moves higher. Easy to trade. On the Monday, another bullish swing failure pattern. Market moves higher, easy to trade. Even here, because of some key liquidity points, which we'd already taken out, you could have identified this top of the range. We then take it out and have a bearish swing failure pattern, and the market sells off. That is a lot easier to navigate than whatever this is down here because this is just a bit of a mess. So for me, as I said, I'm not completely out of trading it, but I'm really I'd be looking for a reason to trade it. There'd have to be something quite strong to pull me into that market. So I was looking at some other ones. The euro, we had quite a good move this morning. We had a 4 hour swing failure pattern on this high. And if I go to the daily time frame, I've marked out where my eventual liquidity target is down here. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And I think the market will just keep trading down there. And every now and again, you will pick up this internal liquidity raid before the market reverses. So that's what I would be looking for this week on the euro. I don't trade London session, so I couldn't catch this 1 hour swing failure at the Asia high. But if you were trading London session, then that would have been a really good trade. Easy short, and then you fill up this weak opening gap, and bang. That would be the trade on the euro. But for today, I've got nothing to trade on the euro. You could maybe trade a short term long. I'm not really interested in that. So I am going to be sitting out of the euro. And then gold, if I can click the right gold on here. I like the market structure on gold in terms of continuing longs. You can go back here, and we started off initially with a daily swing failure pattern over here, and then since then we've just been gradually building, steadily building bullish momentum. 4 hour swing failure pattern last week, taking out some internal liquidity, and now the market's moved higher. And unlike NQ, we've not taken out this high and then had a swing failure pattern. We've actually held above the high, which gives me some confidence on gold. But again, the move on gold for today was probably in London session, where we took out Asia low and then expanded. We do have this untapped 1 hour fair value gap, which is possible. But again, I don't I don't see too much. I think maybe the move's already gone, but we've taken out this 1 hour swing point and then we've got this Asia high, and then we can see what happens after that. But I'm not really looking to short this market because my fundamental bias is bullish. So I think I've probably missed anything today on gold. Again, that's the downside of just trading New York, and that's something I kind of got to live with. But if we came back to this 1 hour fair value gap and we rejected the fair value gap, then maybe you can get into further longs towards that Asia high. So euro and gold, I think the moves for today, they have already been and gone. And then, as I said, Nasdaq, and then it's literally the exact same thing for S&P 500. I'm not looking at too much because I don't like this price action. But if we do get a strong rejection of Asia low or London high, then maybe I'll get into some positions. But until then, probably going to be a day of sitting on my hands, which I don't mind because we did a lot of trading last week. So we'll just see. Hopefully, I make the right decisions and don't screw anything up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.